tonight.
So there have been lots of staff changes, comings and goings, familiar faces in different roles, and hopefully a period of stability is now forthcoming. But enough about our current government, let's talk about Maidstone in a second. We've had 2 monarchs, 3 prime ministers, and at the last count 3 chancellors since we last won. And with 3 home games in a week against top, middle and bottoming sides, a real chance to show that Maidstone can potentially do this season. Any number of points from the next 9 available could really help turn a corner in Maidstone's season and get them above that notional dotted line that we do not want to be near come the end of April. Ball is played back by Greenidge. Mersin gets it clear. Barham underneath it, can't make contact. Cleared away by Lapata. Strong header forward there. Barham takes it down. Corn can't get a touch on it. Barham gets a block in and he's got Corn to his side, but Barham goes on his own and it's blocked. The Maidstone player can't make contact on the rebound. Free kick does come in, it's down the throat. Eventually it's not cleared. Little turn in the box there from Hobson. It's out wide and it's cleared. As far as Bridge, who turns inside, it goes down, but there's no contact from a Maidstone player there. He's on the halfway line now with Barham tackling Kensdale. And it's played back to goalkeeper Undy. Real heart and mouth moment there for Maidstone at the back. They seem to have got away with it on this occasion. Header from Maidstone. Galvin tries to clear, it's blocked. It's Powell who has it. He plays it back infield to Husim. Powell gets it back once more and the shot the outside of the boot makes it 1-0 Southend. 8 minutes gone. And a wonderful finish from Powell, his 5th of the season. And Southend United lead inside 8 minutes. It's another slow start from Maidstone United. Another rapid fire start from Southend. And Powell has it outside of the boot. 5th goal of the season. He last scored in the Dagenham Southend match live on BT Sport 2.5 weeks ago.
You'd like to think that a Maidstone player would have been able to get a foot in there first, but the ball's just dropped to him nicely, come into play, and it's 1-0 Southend.
It is 9 minutes gone now. Stones live. Maidstone 1, Southend 0. Galvin breaking down this near touchline, gets the ball across the box. Keeper can't get there, and it's just ball's not coming down. But Barham was there, and he got as underneath it as he could. Couldn't get over it to head it down towards goal. Cleared away by Southend, and Powell is looking to make a run, but Hoyt gets the right side of him, gets it back to Mersin, who clears up pitch. Doesn't reach Larby, instead it's Miley, the skipper. A couple of passes in midfield. Here's Morris once more to Hobson. Lovely turn by Ray. He gets his shot away. Mersin looks to have done a very good save down at his left hand side there, Connor.
Yeah, the turn there by Ray just sort of leaves himself so much space to drive into the area, but he decides not to and takes the shot. And Mersin managed to get down quite nicely.
Played forward, Maidstone finally come away with it. So it's up that far side, the right hand side. Deacon bombing forward. He's got Larby and Corn inside, Barham further into the box. A couple of lollipops from Deacon, stands it up to the far post. Barham's underneath it, but it's straight down the throat of Andy. And that's handy for Andy that it's gone straight into his handies. So the corner comes in. It's in the 6-yard box, it's cleared away. Goes out to the corner taker once more. He's going to try and beat his man, cuts inside the box, gets past him. He's going to get his shot away, and he's going to angle it into the roof and the corner of the net. And it is 2-0, and Southend are most of the way across the Dartford Bridge already with that one. And it is now 2-0 Southend. An absolute ripper of a finish. But the defending wasn't there again, Connor. It was not defended well. I think Gavin Hoyt didn't get that second corner coming in and just let him run around him. And as soon as he got the space, bang, rifled home. sure, but Southend pressing again, and it's got inside Barker's there in the box. And the shot comes across and it's just tipped wide by Mersin. And Miley, the skipper there, could have made it 3 and it would have been more than just very infrequently, hopefully. And
you wouldn't be the same person without it, Sean.
No, certainly it helped a few character traits as Ray tries to wriggle free in the box and he's got a man on the overlap, and Galvin seems to have been bringing a man down. He has, as Connor says, been looking for it, and in fact he has booked the Southend player, who Connor has now rightly in the eyes of the referee said, well, it's, I think, right, it's not for the dive, it's for some descent. So what can Maidstone do with this set piece here on that far side? The corner, Deacon will swing into the box, hits it, goes into the box, man at the back stick, it's landed at the feet, Corn tries and swings and it's blocked, and Southend come away, and Hoyt loses the ball, falls over, Powell is in to kill off the game and finish it tonight. Powell for 3-0! Oh! Over the crossbar from Powell! That is a get out of jail free card if ever there was one for Maidstone United. Powell, with the town end gaping after Hoyt is asking for a foul by referee Ward there. He's gone to ground, he's not been able to keep Powell at bay, and Mersin has been rounded by Powell and he's sent it flying, Connor. And he's waiting to see, does Hakan keep pressing? These guys have managed to achieve second half. Does he make a personnel change? What does he do? Corner comes in from Deacon. Header by Greenidge off the post. So close, he was unmarked on the far post and he's clattered the post. He's got a ball to Bridge. Houston in possession again, plays it back to Undy, and Barnes chasing it down, and Undy's got to get under that, and he does. Eventually it falls out of the night sky into Hoyt's head onto the halfway line, headed back, forward. Southend 2-on-2 here at the back, and it's a flick, and Ray gets a shot. And the first touch for Cosgrave with a flick back to Ray to nearly make it 3-0 there, Connor.
Yeah, a little bit sloppy at the back there.
Him in these last 20 minutes, but the corner comes in from the near side, headed away by Fawole. He's going to have a second chance under it. No, it's Morris who gets there instead. Flick header by Barkers. Ray has got it under his spell, and it's 3-0, game set match. Told you to be seriously worried about Ray, and we're more than worried about him now. We're absolutely apoplectic at the ball bouncing around in the box. Ray's got it under his control, and it seems to be a bit of argy-bargy with Bridge, and well, it shows you the levels that Southend are at, is that Mayor can still be annoyed at 3-0 down in stoppage time away from home. Shows you the levels that they are achieving so far this season. Ray is going to try and race onto his own flick-on header. Booty gets back and denies Cosgrave chance on that for 4-0. Hoyt brings it away, 10 seconds left. Odesanya just gets round Miley. Deacon over the halfway line to Greenidge on his left foot. Infield, that is all she wrote. Well, I was hoping I could have said that the only way is not Essex and that Kent is clearly a viable alternative. Unfortunately, after tonight's performance, the only way certainly is Essex.